What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. We're going to be talking about the Madden Bowl, which is going to be taking place starting next week, sometime throughout the week. I guess you guys can go to, easports.com to see the specific days and times. I think it's like the 26th through the 28th or something like that for the next, for the Sweet 16 round to see who advances. But what we're going to be looking at right now, there's 16 contenders and the groups. I'm going to let you guys know what the groups are right now. But the way that it is right here, you only can pick 8. Because it's the Sweet 16 right now, so 2 guys from each group are going to advance, even though it's 4 guys in each group. If that makes any sense to you guys, if you're new to it, I guess you guys can go check it out on easports.com to see all these guys if you're not familiar with any of the players. At this point right now, I'm pretty much familiar with everyone on the list. I've either seen them play or, heard of them, or, maybe even caught a stream that was actually being simulated by somebody else that was actually watching. So I was able to see a lot of the different gameplays from the various competitors. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys know the groups, because they don't have it separated in the groups. The way that it is, let me see, hold on, that's I'm Wild Joke. Okay, so it has it in the order. So the first 4 is Group A, according to the way that I'm looking at it on my screen also. Okay, so that's W, that should be True Boy, Jet Steel, Kane's, Problem, Mr. Hollywood, Evil O, which is Poppy Dot, and Duke. All right, so this is what it is, guys. You get to play some solos, and you're gonna get 8 of the actual collectibles to put into the set. So pretty much right here, let me just show you really quickly, because everybody's always asking different parts, and I just want to make sure that there's not a lot of questions to be asked, so that way you can just get right on with it through the video, and there's nothing else you really need to do. So right here, when you go to your daily the games that you get to play on a limited time basis, you're going to see the Madden Bowl Predictor Big Mac challenges. All right, now there's going to be 3 games there, 1 for Young Kiv, 1 for Skimbo, and 1 for Problem. Okay, once you play these solos, you're going to get the packs that you need to actually, with the collectibles in it, to pick the players. Now we're going to go through some of the background based on the guys that I've played and what I've seen. Now, I've been playing Madden for a long time. I don't grind out long enough to make some of these tourneys. Maybe I will try to grind out later to make a tourney or whatever, but I don't play as much. But when I do stream, you guys know that I'm out there, doing what I got to do. Sometimes I get the business, sometimes I give the business. Regardless of what it is, we have to appreciate what Madden has given us with the through the body throws and the ridiculous animations, and we got to get past that. Regardless of all of that, it's the only football game right now. EA Sports has the exclusive license, so thereon and therefore, however you want to say it, we got to play it. Or we don't, but we choose to play it. So make sure you have your blood pressure medication nearby. All right, so look, Spot Me Please is the champion. Was the first champion of the original one that came out early this year, which was the Madden Classic. He beat on what's the other guy's name? I can't. What is this guy's name? D Jones. D Jones came out. His quarterback was doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk several times during the game. EA Sports has since patched that glitch, but it did cost him, in my opinion, that game in the finals against Spot Me Please. But Spot Me Please was a solid player. He did come out running that dollar defense that people hate, but and that's another thing. That defense right now, I'm probably going to put out some plays that you could run against it. It's very, very easy to stop, but it just depends on how you run it. Sometimes, they send 3, sometimes they send 2, sometimes they send to 5. It just depends. But the way that most people that play with it, like the Pyru Fruit Gang, Internet Gangster, Joel CP, it's pretty much he usually either rushes 3 or 2 and gets instant block shed. Depending on how that works, we have to see how it will work against, this group. Group A, to me, is probably one of the most vicious groups in the tournament. This group is probably most likely one of these guys are going to be in the finals, in my opinion. But I'm going to get through, let's go through it now. All right, Spot Me Please, I think he should be able to advance, just because I think that he understands what the game is about. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put what? I've lost connection. What the hell? Yo, bro, how did I lose connection? EA Sports trying to do me dirty? How is EA Sports doing me dirty in the middle of my video, though? It appears what? What did it just say? It appears the EA servers are currently down. We are working to address the problem. What the Yo, how is EA Sports? Are you kidding me right now? The EA Sports servers are currently down, though. Yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now. All right, look, we're gonna just continue to go through it. I'm not even gonna worry about that, bro. The EA Sports servers are down. EA Sports does whatever they want to do at any time, bro. I just don't understand what's going on right now. So, yo, I feel bad for the dudes that are actually playing the game right now, though. Yo, how are the servers down? All right, look. So, look. This is what I'm going to do. This is why I always have a backup plan when I'm dealing with EA Sports. And you can know that Gmia is a real G. Because I don't play games when it comes to this. You feel me? We're going to do this right now. Even with the servers being down. So that you guys know exactly who I'm picking. We got the phone right here. Bro, iPhone 7 Plus, ready to roll. Big screen. Here we go right now. Group A consists of Spot Me Please, Serious Mo, Dots on Your Dome, and Skimbo. I'm going to be taking Spot Me Please as one of the guys to advance and Serious Mo as my other. Now, you guys may ask me, okay, why those two? I'm going to tell you why. I just said Spot Me Please. I like the way that he's able to manage games, and he has specific money plays that are needed at specific times. I'm pretty sure after the patch, though, that he's added a little bit more to his arsenal. So I want to see what he can do, and I really believe that he'll do enough to come out of it. For Serious Mo, he's just been beating the hell out of people, bruh. Listen, in the initial group stages, this man has been outright just dominating dudes. Like, that's the kind of Madden I like, when you're beating the hell out of something. You're just like, it's not close games. You know what I'm saying? Just straight rape out here. That's what Serious Mo's been doing. I expect him to carry that on into this stage and come out of this, be one of the two to come out of this group. Okay? Dots in Your Dome, I've seen him play. He's not really a guy that, it's just not a good group that he's in right now. I just don't think that, it's not that he's a bad player. I don't think that the group that he's in, these guys are vicious animals. So, I don't like him coming out of this group. If he was in another group, it would be different, but this group right here is very difficult. Skimbo, you guys can say whatever you want to say about him. He's a racist, whatever it is. He uses the N-word regularly. He may be half black or maybe 1/1,000,000th of a percentage black, whatever. Maybe he could get away with it. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're talking about his gameplay here. Let's just look at this. Offensively, for what I've seen throughout the the group stage grind, he has a lot of dots, a lot of big out routes. He knows exactly what he's doing, like to set the, as far as when heat is coming, how to adjust. All that stuff is great. I seen him rocking a lot of that little cover 2 blitz out of the dime 236. But overall, I think his emotions get the best of him, and I think he'll get frustrated when the game starts to not go his way. And I think that's ultimately what will take him out of it. He's still a great player and nobody to sleep on. But again, this group is vicious. I really can't go with Skimbo or Dots in Your Dome out of this group. In another group, both these guys, look, they're both great Madden players. I can't take anything away from either one of them, Dots in Your Dome or Skimbo, but this group is vicious. Group B, we got Bugs, I'm Wild, Joke, and Young Kiv. This one right here is tough, but I think Bugs has stepped his game up like really, really crazy since last year. Previous years that I've seen him play, when it was like Madden was more underground and EA Sports wasn't really doing these tournaments on this big of a stage, he used to choke a lot. I think that he's gotten that out of his system. I think that he's a much better player now. I like him as one of the guys coming out. Joke, I don't expect him to win. I'm just gonna say that. He was a complete joke in the Madden Classic. I don't think that, I'm not even gonna try to keep doing that. I'm gonna focus right now on they locked me out. EA servers are down. Let me just focus on the thing. I'm not even gonna press it anymore because it's starting to piss me off. EA Sports servers just doesn't give a F. Alright. I'm Wild. I think based on the way that he's been playing through the group stage, that he's gonna also advance. Young Kiv is a great player as well. He's a young player. He's coming up very, very strong. I do expect a lot more from him in the future. But I'm Wild, the way that he's been playing, he like recently I saw him do a wager match against D Jones also. He stepped up his level of play, his ingenuity with what he's doing. He knows how to adjust a lot, and I'm not saying that Young Kiv doesn't know how to adjust, because I watched him beat the hell out of somebody also several times on the group stage. I'm just saying, like, with these specific players, because it comes down to the fact that with Madden 17, you have to not give a F. All right, so for the most part, when you see a guy that's double covered, triple covered, in previous Maddens 3-4 years ago, you wouldn't throw it. Now you can and get away with it. So with that being said, based on all these guys' schemes that I've seen, I like Bugs and I'm Wild to come out of it. That's pretty much what I'm going with in Group B. Group C, Dub.W, True Boy, Jet Steel, and Canes. True Boy should definitely come out of this group. And listen, without a doubt, the dude has shown immaculate schemes. He came up short in the Classic. Bugs took care of him accordingly, but I think that all he's doing is growing as a competitor. He understands what the game is. He's one of those guys that's very insightful to understand that sometimes you have to accept what the actual gameplay is. And I think that he's been able to comfort his frustration with learning other ways to adjust to what the game is going to give him. For instance, you can't strafe in Madden 17. Because you'll end up outside in the parking lot and you'll start tailgating automatically. It's just part of the game. He's learned to adjust to that in different ways, and I've seen his play, and I've known TrueBoy for over 2 years now. I think he's matured. I think he's ready to go. I think he comes out of this group. Canes, he's banned in my Twitch stream. The dude is a stud, though. I'm going to tell you this right now. I expect him as well. And it's not just the C routes. The dude has good defense, and he knows how to move the ball when it's necessary, whether he has to run it, whatever he needs to do. So regardless of him being banned like a savage animal in my stream, he is definitely a guy that I can see coming out of this group. Those two guys I see coming out of the group. Jet Steel, no. Dub.W, I watched him play. Like I said, I wasn't really impressed with his game based on the group that he's in. This group that I fully expect Canes and TrueBoy to come out of this group. Okay? Now, Group D, I actually played Mr. Hollywood last week. It's still on one of my past broadcasts on Twitch. I could have won the game in the last minute. He lurked me when I tried to throw a high pass in the end zone. And after that, it was crazy. He just started doing wild. Because I just lost all composure and I just didn't care anymore after that play. It was my fault. Dudes is running around talking about, bro, you can't intercept the high pass, because I can't. Yeah, usually they throw it on me. I just be standing there and my guy doesn't react. But he knew what he was doing. He lurked it perfectly. That was a good play by Mr. Hollywood. So I kind of gained a little bit more respect for him after that game, because before I played him, and I've only seen him play, you know, with his tight and everything like that, the way he runs it, I thought I would be able to defend it pretty well, because I'm pretty good with that as far as, you know, just understanding the reads out of tight. But it was a close game. I was down by like 4 or 5. And I could have scored in one with, you know, with pretty much a little bit of time left. And I threw a pick. And that's how that game just went crazy. He scored like 20-something more points in the fourth after that. He just started doing whatever he wanted. That being said, Poppy Dot and Duke, I think Duke is just a guy. Like, Duke has potential, but I don't know what it is. It's like when the stage is too big, he's a choker. So I don't expect him to, I haven't seen any more maturity out of him since the Madden Classic. I don't expect him to advance. Poppy Dot, he throws hot dots. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't really know if he has enough to overcome, you know, Problem and Mr. Hollywood. And Problem, this in my opinion, is probably the weakest group, which makes sense why EA Sports would put Problem in it. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Problem. I'm just saying, if Problem was in Group A, he's not coming out of Group A. I don't think he would even come out of Group B. You know, honestly, he would come out of Group C either. So I think that Group D is the perfect place for Problem to advance, to keep people inclined, because obviously we know Problem and his movement has been going and moving strong. Congratulations to him and everything that he's been able to do, and it's working out for him. But it makes sense that he would be in that group, because he should be able to come out. I'm going to pick him and Mr. Hollywood to come out of that group, pretty much based on everything that I've seen with all the guys, because I've seen all these guys play, and that's why it's better now. And the way that everybody's streaming their games on Twitch and things like that, they're actually, it's better. You get to see it now. And because I'm able to actually look and see what these guys are doing, it's easy for me to attest to what I'm actually saying. So look, oh wow, EA Sports servers are back up. That's really, really good. All right, so we're gonna go back over there now, and we're going to put it in the sets now for everything I just told you. So let's go to the Madden Bowl. We expect Spot Me Please to advance. We said that already. So Spot Me Please, let's go. You're gonna be going. That's true. Okay. We pick Spot Me Please, and we pick Serious Mo to come out of Group A. All right, so I gave you everything. I want to hear you guys' insight as well. Like I said, regardless of how I feel about these players, I don't use that in my justification of who's going. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? When you're a man, you got to be able to evaluate besides how you feel about an individual. And if I'm going to be a commentator and you guys are going to watch my videos, I can't take, you know, bias into why I'm picking players. I got to pick it objectively. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, bro, I hate him, so he sucks. No, that's not the way it works. That's childish behavior. That's like Joel CP behavior. I'm not doing any of that. So right here, who did we get? We didn't have W, right? We definitely TrueBoy all day long. Just based on everything that he's been able to do. We got TrueBoy coming out, and then we had Canes. And like I said, Kane's has been raging, bro. Look, the guy's banned in my stream, but look, I give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? The dude comes out and handles business. What else do you want from me, bro? I can't, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, can we be friends? I don't want no friends. No new friends. So listen, it is what it is. Kane's, I fully expect to come out of this. And like I said, Problem is going to be coming out of his group. The group is weak. I'm just being realistic with it, bro. The group is weak. It's no way possible that Problem doesn't come out of this. And if Problem doesn't come out of that, that's a problem. No pun intended. And we're going to take Mr. Hollywood. So those are all of our picks. You got to see me do it. You guys know that, you know, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. So it is what it is. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Do you agree with me? Do you think that somebody else is going to be an upset pick? Are my assessments correct? Are guys better? Let me know what you're thinking. I really, really want to know. Until next time, one love.